tons of time with it. I've used 1 gig of 29.
Can you zoom on this thing, babe?
I don't think it's on the video, but we may be able to on how to.
Hello everyone. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Tim Summers. I'm a good friend to both the bride and groom, Marissa and Dave. And I'd like to first take a moment to thank our wonderful hosts tonight, the parents of the bride and the groom, Mr. and Mrs. Mike and Lisa Shaw, and Mr. Rand Wester, throwing such a wonderful event here for us. Without them, none of this would have been possible. Now, they say you can tell a lot about a person by whom they associate themselves with. And after spending the weekend with so many of the friends and family of Marissa and Dave, it's easy to see how all of you have helped to build the wonderful and loving character that is both of them. And I have a little bit of advice to give to them. If they're ever in a disagreement, which we all know that being married, that'll never happen. But if you are Dave, even when you are convinced, 100% sure that you're right, you're still wrong. And Marissa, even when you start to doubt yourself and think that Dave may be right, he's still wrong. And some advice that was given to me when I got married was, no matter what happens, never go to bed angry. And finally, may every sunrise together be better than your first. L'chaim. I'm going to go pass out.
We have Allison, maid of honor.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the sister of the bride, and I'm really glad to be here tonight. I just wanted to say a few words to my sister and my brother-in-law. Very exciting to say that. I wanted to just start with a quote from John Wooden, who said, "Next to love, balance is the most important thing." And I think it's clear to everyone who knows Marissa and Dave that they're deeply in love and have been since they met in New York. I'm so glad to see my sister with someone who makes her so happy. But what Dave and Marissa have is much more than just being in love. Despite the fact that Dave towers over Marissa by more than a foot, they really do fit together perfectly. As I've gotten to know Dave over the last few years, I've been able to observe firsthand how well they balance each other out. Dave has the wonderful ability to calm Marissa down and pretty much do anything else that Marissa needs, with a smile on his face. And Marissa motivates Dave to work hard, and she supports him in everything that he does. It's clear to me that Marissa and Dave have what it takes to have a successful and lasting marriage. I look to my parents, who have been married now for 31 years, and I see the same type of loving and balanced relationship that Marissa and Dave share. I wish you two a lifetime of happiness together, and I love you both very much.
And Jamie, bridesmaid.
Hi, everybody. Oh, sorry. I'm Jamie. I'm David's sister, older sister. I didn't write anything down because I knew if I did, I would just start crying up here, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet. When I met Marissa, I just fell in love with her as a person. She's just such an incredibly warm, beautiful person. And, you know, when she said she couldn't meet any nice Jewish guys, I said, well, I know one. So, there were a few people there that first night, but for those of us who were, we knew instantly how much these two were going to love each other for the rest of their lives. And all I have to say is, if there's nothing else I do with my life, bringing you two together is the thing I'm going to be most proud of. And I love you to death.
And next we have Rand, father of the groom.
Okay. Wow, all these watts. I promise not to break or bend any of them. I am Dave's proud dad and Marissa's proud dad-in-law. And, what? I can use my cue cards, yes. I gotta scroll. Jamie told you a little bit of how she introduced Dave and Marissa. I've actually known Marissa about a week longer than David has, actually. I met her at the Union Square Trader Joe's and was instantly taken with her. And a few days later, Jamie called me and said, do you think I should introduce Dave and Marissa? And I said, go for it. And I think I knew even then I would be up here giving this toast. So I just want to, on behalf of the Wesker and Gabler clans, I'd like to welcome you to the families, and be so happy to join yours. And, you can tell the Weskers are the small, crazy family. The Gablers are the large, crazy family. Yeah. So that's it. On behalf of them and me, I just want to toast you both in a wonderful, happy marriage. Thank you for making us so happy.
And next we have Michael, father of the bride.